Hello, Unstoppable Squad. We are back and we are doing podcasts. I'm the Immortal Spades.
I'm Unstoppable Denominator.
We miss you guys. Hope you're all doing well. How you been, Unstoppable?
Pretty good. Been hell of a busy guy. No longer working 2 jobs now.
I wish I could say the same.
I'm actually down to 1 job. Well, kind of back to 2, but it's a side job once in a while. But
so if anybody's been wondering, where have we been, Unstoppable?
Well, first I want to mention where we have been since 2023. We lost each other on social media and stuff. The reason why I stepped away is because sadly I lost my father, and so I had to step away for a while. And also him and I had a huge argument in the past, made amends, and
here we are.
You guys are probably wondering, where is GTS Wrestling? I've been seeing a lot of comments still popping up. A lot of people are still viewing our old videos on GTS Wrestling, still commenting.
Stepdad, wait! The clown is the one who touched the thermostat.
Why don't you take over and tell them why and where GTS Wrestling's been?
Well, as you all know, you guys remember our third broadcast partner, Lil Baddie.
I just said I can't slap.
Hey, you slapped him.
Yeah.
No, I didn't get it on camera. Okay, come here.
Oh. From a fucking mile. Don't you do that. I didn't do nothing to you. Leave me alone.
Oh.
Was that weak?
That was weak. Oh,
What's up,
shit.
bitch? I heard you were talking shit about me.
That slap was weak.
I know. It was like this.
It was weak. It was like not even a bitch slap. It was so weak. If you really want to slap somebody,
You come over to me.
no,
I'll
you
tell
do
you.
it.
If you want to slap somebody, go like this. That's a slap. That's another short. A lot of things that happened in between all that with GTS Wrestling, they kept getting, short story short, she gained popularity with GTS. And
Now, is that the reason why we left? No.
So,
I just wanted to mention that.
No, it's fine. When she got popular with GTS, we kind of took a back seat here because we started getting mad at us because we happened to talk about Tina, about Grim.
Which Grim is no longer with Tina, by the way.
Grim was very upset with our show,
Mainly me.
mainly him, because we were picking on
Tina.
and Grim. They didn't like us. What was it? Fat shaming?
Yeah.
Even though, here's the thing. Professionally, our show was GTS Reactions. I played the heel, he played the face. Yeah.
When it came to Grim, I was playing the most heel.
Yeah. But the fact of the matter is, when you're playing characters like this, you can't get offended. But apparently GTS did get offended. In the same box, if you were to look at it from a different point of view, how does Grim get away with the things that he does by offending people with calling Nia Jax fat, for example?
And Nia Jax wasn't too pleased about that either.
Doing so, we had to kind of change routes here, and we were like, okay, well, we had to talk with, Cletus and whoever else. Cletus said, well, you guys don't have to make fun of them, and we stopped making fun of them. We actually did something a little bit more different. And were we out a little line? I'd say yes. But at the same time, we were playing characters. I'm not really going to sit there and go, shut up, ugly, and smack him across the head. I mean, again, we're friends. We are playing characters. Am I right? Unstoppable.
And if you guys watched us previously, a long time ago, we used to do reactions or results here on this channel where he would always slap me. We would always make fun of each other all the time.
Yep.
We always would have beat up another person that we no longer, I'm not going to mention his name anymore. Still, even with Pistol Pete over on our wrestling podcast channel called Unstoppable Wrestling Content, where me and Pistol Pete are doing our wrestling podcast over there. He even made fun of him a couple times. I made fun of him a couple times.
Of course.
Pistol Pete made fun of both of us at some point.
Yeah. But that's the whole point of it. It was entertainment. It
Right.
was what
We were trying to make you guys laugh. When I had an axe spray, when we were doing our wrestling results, in the beginning as he was saying, "Hello and stuff," here's the clip, by the way. I'm going to actually put that right here.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
What the hell?
Well, I don't give a shit. Screw him.
When I did that, I was trying to make you guys entertain, make you guys laugh, make you guys watch us and stuff. This is what we try to do, make people laugh.
Absolutely.
So we now, with that GTS wrestling reactions came about, we had to slimmer down of what we had to do. So yeah, we're no longer doing it. But I did have permission from him. We could do it again, but I don't know if we have time to do that again.
Wait, who gave you permission, Greg?
I thought I sent you that message.
Maybe you did. Maybe I
When
wasn't.
screenshot.
And this ain't rehearsed. I really don't remember. Might be right.
Once I find it, it's gonna be a while, but it was sometime last year. I know that.
Okay, yeah. That's why I don't remember. If we get a chance to react to GTS, we would be honored again. But right now, we have enough stuff on our plate to actually not worry about GTS. Yeah, so as I was saying, but during all of that too, you know, Grim, just the fact that Grim just didn't really like either one of us, you know, we got over that. We didn't even really think twice about it. We didn't care. Right, Unstoppable?
Yep.
But that's what was going on. That's basically what happened, and a lot of it, how it ended though. Now we're on to something different. How it ended was the fact that when we brought wrestlers over to interview them from GTS, Grim was not okay with it.
Yep.
We had Jay Alato.
Yeah, which I still had on my computer, but it's no longer anymore. And you can explain what happened, why we weren't able to upload it.
Because we were told not to, and Jay said to take it down, so we took it down.
And I was just about to edit that day.
We also had Cletus on our show,
which is still up here on the podcast channel.
Yeah.
Which link will be down in the description down below, along with my social medias and the wrestling podcast channel, along with Pistol Pete's YouTube channel too.
Pistol Pete got a YouTube channel?
Yep.
What's he doing?
Movie reviews.
Oh, good lord. I had to watch one of his reels. Oh, good lord. My brain hurts. Anyway, again, just fooling around. That's what we do on this channel. But,
people get offended way too much now these days. That's why people get canceled a lot too.
Yep.
Which I don't understand why.
But otherwise, yeah, that's where we've been. So, anything else that we can discuss with this situation, or are we all basically cleared out of here?
Unless we still own our belts, by the way. I still have my belts, by the way. LTW.
Oh, yeah. LTW.
Unstoppable Squad.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yep. Oh, boy. Holy shit. I got more gold than I could ever want. And I've held a lot of gold in my time in my wrestling career.
By the way, I still have the belts. Speaking of the podcast, we're actually doing the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
We're not the taste test, though, but...
And I still got the GTS reaction belt. Even though, if Grim wants it,
here, give me that one.
I'd be more than happy to send it out to you.
You switch, and I'll have that one, and you have the podcast one. But yeah, we still have the belts. Who made these? Again, I forgot. Some wrestling company. I forgot the name of it.
Belt company.
He hasn't reached out to me in a long time.
Yeah, because we stopped buying.
Yeah. And he asked me if I wanted more. I was like, I can't afford it right now. Aha, right here. So I appreciate that. I showed her this message, so it's all good. Thanks, man. Oh, I thought it was okay. That's a different one. I want to apologize to him about the. So he did appreciate me reaching out to him about that. I was sorry to him and everything. I personally messaged him. I'm not gonna say where because I don't want you guys to know where I messaged him. But yeah, I reached out.
And that's what we do here. But, you know.
And I'm not gonna lie, yes, I did our apology video acting like I didn't really did apologize. I was an asshole. I felt like I didn't really want to apologize to that because it felt stupid, you know, at some point.
I understand. And again, things happen. Things are said on air that you end up saying, and then, you know, then you regret it. We've done that plenty of times.
And someone told someone about how I faked my apology. Not you. You know who.
And just to let everybody know, and the current status of our third broadcast partner, former broadcast partner, she no longer lives around here. She's gone. She moved with somewhere with her boyfriend. And, you know, and again, we had her on the show, and I always enjoyed having Lil Baddie, and you did too.
At some certain points. Because only reason why I say that is because she wasn't really reacting that much.
No.
She would just sit there like, hello.
Yeah, and I get it. It wasn't her thing.
And plus, the thing is, I get that she wanted to watch ahead as well of our videos and then come and ruin it for us the next time, which kind of got me annoyed with that. And there's rumors saying that we only brought her on because yeah, she's a girl, but there's rumors saying that because of her, you know.
It's not true at all.
No.
Some fans have speculated that, and that's not true at all. I'm going to tell you guys something right now. Lil Baddie, I've known Lil Baddie since she was small. As a matter of fact, I took her to my wrestling events when she was really small. I'm friends with her family, and I've known all the siblings and everybody else that she has. I brought her onto the show because I thought it was a great idea to have her on the show because of her popularity would help her with her social media, which I don't even have social media, just to let anybody know. I don't really.
And not just that, I had her on this channel before. That was with our results at the time.
Yes.
And we only did that with her for only a couple times, and she stopped.
If we ever do reactions, Grim, be an honor. We'd love to do it. And this time we'll keep everything clean. There's not much more I could say about this. I'm all out of ideas here.
Also, at the time, previously I had a girlfriend, by the way. The thing is, she saw that we had Courtney on the on our show, and that she thought that I only brought her on because she was good looking. Yeah, she's good, okay looking girl, but she thought because we got her for her and stuff, and she goes, "Why didn't you ask her out instead of me? Because we're friends." There was problems with her and I, my ex-girlfriend.
You know, a lot of things have happened, guys, and again, we apologize to you, but we are back, and I'm going to try to do this as much as I can.
So, is there any other topics you want to bring up before I go to my topics? Let's talk about you. What have you been up to, actually? Fans would actually want to know how you've been.
Well, I've been doing okay. My father I almost lost my dad 3 months ago.
Which I've lost my dad. I know how he'd feel when it comes to that point. But thankfully, he's still here for us.
Yep. And my dad just got diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. He's actually at the nursing home. I've just been working a lot, been staying to myself, doing karaoke. I just left wrestling. I'm basically getting ready to retire. Can't do it no more. I can't even move like I used to move, and I feel like I'm getting beat up all the time instead. That's about it. Et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. There's not much more to say.
You guys are probably going to write this in comments. Unstoppable. Are you part of his wrestling team? No, not one bit. Would have been enjoyable to be his manager.
Would have been funny. Would have been good, too. I would have had a ball with you. Hey, you still got that old championship belt. If you fans have never seen one of my old wrestling belts, and I gotta tell you, his father did beautiful work on it. I think that should be shown. Wait till you guys see this. I'm telling you, Unstoppable's dad had worked on this belt and painted it over for me when I won the belt. And I retired this belt. This was one of my belts. He holds on to it, even though I could take it back at any point. But I'd rather... Yeah, you can hold it.
My dad hand painted this for them.
And it looks real nice.
Question is, Pete, why did your owner retire this belt?
As you can see from these belts, ordered from the same guy, these belts are a lot better apparently. And they're, they look more realistic than that belt. Even though that was my favorite belt. Still in good shape, and Unstoppable does a good job with it, and I'm very pleased. Missing a few things, but otherwise.
But it sits in my trophy case, so...
Doesn't leave.
Why do I have a trophy case? Because when I was in school, middle school, elementary school, and high school, I had awards. Because I was playing soccer at the time.
I was a soccer player too. Anyway, don't want to get too much off topic here. So my wrestling. Talk about my wrestling. I started wrestling when I was 14 years old. Obviously, backyard wrestling. That's what I was doing. I don't care. It's a big dirty word that people don't like to use, obviously. But you talk to GTS,
LTW kind of does the same thing.
They all wrestle.
You know, by the way, Ace probably would love having us react to his.
Ace, if you're watching this, we'll still react to you because unlike Grim didn't, respect us.
And Ace, if you are watching this, I know a couple of them actually watched previously on this channel too when we did our podcast. I know he wanted us originally to do his wrestling reactions for him. Yep. He gave me the permission to.
And unfortunately, originally we chose GTS,
where it was our big hit.
And now I regret it.
And I was kind of watching GTS recently, and on my social media, I teased it. I was like, man, I kind of missed doing that was getting me a lot of views and subscribers watching.
So here we are, starting at ground zero. But guess what? We're going to build it up.
And the thing is, here on this channel, you don't see much of old content that way did because I deleted it. Some of it's on private because the woke people getting butthurt on all shit and everything. Some of it's on private. Possibility I might be going back to doing what I was doing a long time ago, aka.
Good. Yep.
Be editing that out.
Of course you will be. But back to what I was doing. So I was wrestling for a lot of years. I'm not naming the company I was from because I don't need people going there. So the company I wrestled for, I was doing it from 2003, and I just basically did my last match where I won the championship belt in that little company and vacated it. And my last match is going against the owner of the company, which will be fun. We've talked about it, and I'm looking forward to actually facing him because it's going to be a good match. Because he was a former wrestler himself. Otherwise, I had a lot of good moments in wrestling. I had one great partner, which you know him. Yep. I can't ask for a better way to leave wrestling. The way I'm leaving it now is perfect.
You probably guys gonna write in the comments saying, Unstoppable, did you ever get into wrestling? No. But I am a wrestling fan, of course, but I just never got into wrestling.
I'll tell you though, I've pedigreed him, I've rock bottomed him.
He pedigreed me multiple times.
Walls of Jericho.
You actually, right around here, you actually rock bottomed me. You hurt yourself.
Yeah, because I landed on one of those stupid weights.
And Andrew says, "You okay?" to you.
Yeah, well, you're like, yeah, that was good old days where we actually used to watch wrestling before this became a studio.
And then you gave me the Walls of Jericho a couple times, even at my old job.
At our old job, yep.
Well, your job that you're working still. We're not going to mention what names everything.
We don't mention our personal stuff. We can't. Just in case if anybody tries to find us. Suplexed you once. I've given you a Boston Crab. Given him, like I said, the Walls of Jericho, crippler crossface. I've never given you a stunner.
You gave me Big Yes Lock.
Yes.
That's when I freaking heard my neck snap. And then no, it didn't actually snap. It just cracked, I should say.
See? Exactly. That's how you know when you're a professional wrestler. You can get someone's neck to crack like that, you're doing something right.
But, anything else?
I did pedigree our other, we're not mentioning names, but our former colleague, pedigreed him right outside the house, and we have footage of that.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll find it.
That's alright.
But also, you gave something to someone else. I forgot what it was.
I don't remember.
I think Spirit or something.
Could have been, yeah. But yeah, I've always been a wrestler. Still am a wrestler, but I'm starting to cut back on it. So that's about it for my wrestling career. So what else you got?
All right. Well, my first topic that I wrote down is that I don't know if any of you guys are a Trailer Park Boys fan. I've seen news, I don't know, even on TikTok, even on Google, that Trailer Park Boys season 13 is coming out. They just wrapped up their filming. I don't know what they're going to do without Mr. Leahy now that Mr. Leahy is gone. Rest in peace, Mr. Leahy. But they have done a series called Trailer Park Boys in Jail. It's on their app called Trailer Park Boy TBP Plus, which was called SwearNet at the time, which they just brought out season 2 of Trailer Park Boys in Jail. I've been trying to show a lot of people, see if they still fans or new of Trailer Park Boys and stuff. Yeah, I'm really excited to see season 13. Who knows if it's going to be on Netflix or their app. So
make sure you guys stay tuned and watch if you guys are Trailer Park Boys fans.
And if I do hear any more information, just got done listening to a podcast I was actually listening to earlier today at work, probably around 6 o'clock. I switched over to the Trailer Park Boys. Now I'm listening to their podcast again. I love them. I wish nothing but luck of season 13 if they do bring it back. I'm trying to convince our friend to do a podcast for his show, maybe once a week. And I mean, our characters would be fun to work around each other, make fun of each other on the show.
Oh,
and
absolutely.
I already can see as it is when I was working, I'm like, yep, I can hear him saying, "Shut up, unstoppable. Eat it, yeah, eat it, yeah, eat it, yeah. Tootsie bum fuck, tootsie bum fuck."
Those were the unstoppable Denominator's sayings. Definitely were. Again, time flies.
So,
yeah, it'd be a thrill to watch him.
Yeah, I know a lot of people hate me.
Nah, not really. You understand. I've always been a fan of the Unstoppable Denominator. As a fan, as your broadcast partner, like you. Even though, please keep that mask on for the love of God.
Oh, yeah.
Nobody wants to see that.
We mentioned this before, why I wear a mask, guys. I wear a mask because I play a character, okay? And people on our show, there was a comment when we did of our GTS wrestling reaction said, "Shut up, Unstoppable, take that mask off." And I said in the comments, just replied saying, "Oh, you actually want me to take it off? Sorry, you actually missed your chance because I actually did a video vlog a while back, actually my mask off, and I showed my face for a year and probably 2 years."
I gotta say, one of the greatest things I ever did was I slapped him across the face and his mask came flying off.
And I had to edit it out. So
yeah, so
that was the funny part, though.
Just bottom line, we are back. Podcast show will be great. We might have other ideas to go along with.
Yes, I want to have some people, our special guests here on this channel of our podcast, even our friends out in Pittsfield.
Yep.
And
Dumber and Dumbest.
And I'll be the guys. And
Absolutely.
Even Mitch.
Oh,
I would love to have Mitch as a guest, maybe a couple episodes with him and stuff.
Mitch. I like Mitch.
Yeah, there's
so many opportunities.
There's a person that I would love to bring on to this podcast talking about paranormal, Bigfoot stuff, and UFOs.
Wait, somebody invited your mom on the show? Good Lord, I thought one of you was good enough. With that being said, we plan on having more guests than we can try to handle here.
Maybe possibly GTS wrestlers if he allows us again. Oh, there's a possibility I might get another person on the show. I might have to do this one-on-one with him and I without you here because I know something that you might not want to be on a show with.
Just tell me who it is after.
I will, if I remember. And if you remember.
Oh, I'll remind you. Oh, we're still good. What else would you want to do? What other?
And also, we're not just going to be talking about wrestling and all that stuff. We're going to be... If you can find any topics you would like to bring up on the show, you can just message me and we can mention it during the podcast and stuff. But it's what I like to talk about is random stuff here as well. Here's something that I've told you off camera what it was. But there was a guy that killed his mom, dad, and sister. Said that he was beaten on the chest by them. So he grabbed a gun, killed them all, dragged them out to the backyard, and the neighbor called the cops on him, said there was gunshots. He didn't know what happened. All he knew is he was beaten on the chest and killed them. He might have been possibly possessed by a demon. Some room where cops were talking to him about stuff. I don't know what the room is called.
Interrogation room.
Yeah, interrogation room. They left him all by himself, by the way. They left him all by himself, unhandcuffed.
Probably to get a feel of...
No, they just let him unhandcuffed and everything. Why would you let someone unhandcuffed, especially that killed his own parents?
And his what, sister?
Yeah.
He thinks that, okay, here's my thing of it. He says that he might have been possessed.
Well, they think he might have been possessed because the cameras were showing that after they left him alone, he was talking to himself. Like, he was talking...
Or he might be generally crazy. He could be crazy.
Possibly on drugs.
On drugs, or he's just mentally unstable, which I think I'm going to lean, no offense, but I think I'm going to lean more toward mentally not all there. He's just not there.
But he was talking to someone, apparently, and as he's still no handcuffs and everything, he touched the wall with his fist or hand or whatever, and he's like, ooh, I could have a chance to break out of here. He freaking pretty much punched the wall or kicked the wall and left a nice big hole in the wall, and he pretty much this with the rest of the wall and pretty much escaped the room. The cops did actually catch him. I'm going to show you guys the link down in the description down below. Who I watched was on Skiz Channel when he reacted to it. He's good at reactor. He got me into doing reactions, by the way. So, and yes, by the way, Unstoppable Squad, I am going to continue doing our podcast along with reactions here. If you guys have any requests of me doing reactions, or even with him too, I'm open to doing them. Any artist, anything.
And if it comes down to wrestling, reactions or results in wrestling, I will be bringing our characters back. Gotta.
But yeah, he got caught by the cops. One, you don't leave him alone. Especially leave at least one officer alone in that room.
Yep. Even if the room is secured, it's safety measures.
Handcuffed too?
Yeah, no.
That is a big mistake by those cops.
It's gonna be, once he is convicted, I guarantee he's gonna be.
Well, he was in court, I think, in 2024, and no updates, I don't think.
They could have swept it under the rug too. That's always a possibility.
I saw the reaction on it. I was like, oh, I gotta bring this up.
Yeah, it's a very interesting thing. Keep you guys informed if we find out anything.
As yesterday, here's something creepy for you.
Sure.
Speaking of ghosts and possessed and everything. So I was watching, I don't know what I was, my favorite YouTuber. I was just sitting there watching my favorite YouTuber, enjoying and everything. All of a sudden, got this Disney thing that we got from when we went to Disney back in 2017, I think. And, well, thing automatically played by itself. No one was nearby it and everything. I'm sitting in my chair. Someone else is in the other room. And it's sitting on a windowsill, guys. I'm enjoying watching my favorite YouTuber, and all of a sudden I hear the music play out of that thing.
That's creepy.
I'm like here like this, like, the hell? I get up and see how that played and everything, and no one's nearby it. And my cat's not nearby it. He's in a box that he loves laying in, so that can't be him. So I'm wondering if it's a sign from above or something.
Could be. Wouldn't be surprised. Could have, it could be your dad too.
That's what I thought too, but I don't know what kind of sign he was sending me, but probably let me know I need to go to bed. But the thing is, my uncle called me shortly after that.
Yeah, it's a little weird. When that happened, did it put chills in your spine?
I was like, what the hell? How did it even happen? So, like I said, I got up and find out if anyone was near it or anything, but nothing.
Anything else?
That's why I kind of want to have that person here on the podcast about paranormal, so I can talk to her about it here on this channel.
That's not a bad idea.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't think I have any more ideas written down right now.
Well, till next time, I'm the Immortal Spades.
I'm unstoppable. I tried to make it longer for you guys, but it's going to probably be 28 minutes long, but hey.
Hey, it's something for you guys. We're back.
Guys, if you guys are into wrestling, I do have a wrestling podcast, like I said earlier, about not just WWE podcast.
Yeah,
podcast.
It's all of it. AEW, WWE.
Pistol Pete actually said, oh, it's just WWE podcast. I was like, no. Correct you wrong. It's just AEW, TNA, any wrestling podcast.
Even GTS, if it comes down to that.
Yeah.
Anything.
I know a lot of people are going to be
GTS.
GTS. That's why I had to bring that up.
But if it does come down to it, we will get more subscribers, to get more views. We're going to do what we need to do to rise to the top again.
I've come from like my old stuff that I've done way back then in 2011 to probably 2020 and shit, where I made stupid videos and stuff and video responses to hate comments and everything. So I went from there to that wrestling results to taste testing vlogs. Storyfire. I went from Storyfire making writing up stories for you guys, which I'm no longer on there. I don't even know if it's still a platform, by the way.
I don't think it is. I heard it got canceled. I might be wrong.
But I went from vlogs to wrestling news to wrestling to reactions to wrestling reactions to podcasts to wrestling results back to wrestling news, and yeah, I went all over the place on this channel and to other channel.
And now here we are, the finality of today
of the podcast.
So please, for anyone that is watching us, hit that like, subscribe. I'll let you do this because you're good at it. Do you remember the old way you say it?
Anyways, Unstoppable Squad, thank you guys for watching. We enjoyed having this podcast return today. I had to cut it short. There's no more topics as we know that we can think of.
Yep, that's it.
Anyways, Unstoppable Squad. Damn it, I forgot how I usually do it all the time.
You say, don't forget to hit that like, hit that bell for any notifications, and you say, please subscribe.
The way how I say it all the time, I'm going to edit it out.
Yeah, you're going to have to edit all this out. That's a good thing. At least we're not live. Did they have a brain fart?
I mean, I was thinking about going live on TikTok, but...
It's just good we don't go live yet. We're not ready for a live thing. Not yet. We're just trying to get all the...
Anyways, Unstoppable Squad, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, comment, and subscribe because all 4 things are free, and free.
Until next time, I'm the Immortal Spades.
I'm Unstoppable.
We're out.
Peace.
Hey everybody, it's your boy Skiz here. And if you don't subscribe to Blonde and the Unstoppable Denominator, then you are a toothy bumfuck, pussy ass bitch motherfucker.